What happens when one of the world's most Asian FIFA skiller go for elite division while breaking ankles for fun? Players stop being polite and start getting real. This is the skilling to glory. Hello, it's Iceman Rice here. So as you may know with Pat Usman, so it's only natural to celebrate and build a new squad. Quite a few new faces with our ASM, Dembele obviously, Masri, a 5-star skill centre mid, the big purchase, Carvalho, Ruffle for the bench, and also Lafont and Klaus just for cam, you know. Oh wait, let me show you, Nuno Mensch, untradeable. Again, 3 games for this episode, and there are some pretty crazy goals, so yeah, enjoy. What I always do at the beginning of the game is just to test out how my opponent's gonna defend. Managed to stretch out the defense a bit with Neres, a borrow drag cancel to a pass, and a white time the shot with ASM, which isn't ideal. ASM AK3000 looks really sick. It's a new Volta skill move which added to EAFC. A couple of nice stuff, nice animation to keep the ball in play. We lost the ball. Masri on the ball, pass it to ASM. AK3000 over Varane's head. It hits different when you do it to a meta defender. My opponent is holding the ball patiently, waiting for me to commit. And he managed to create that space and make it 1-1. Klaus on the wing, lateral heel to heel, pass it back to ASM.
Let him cook. Let him cook now. Let him cook.
Nice work to get
I said, let him cook.
I think that's the best goal I've scored so far this year. Like everything is calculated. And the first trick stuff flick done by Di Maria is called the Laces Tornado or Tornado Laces Flick. I've done a tutorial on it as a YouTube short, so I'm gonna leave that in the description below. And as you can see, I've got frozen out completely and conceded. What's weird is straight after I conceded, the connection gone back to normal, which is pretty sus. But it's the only time it happened during this game, so maybe my opponent wasn't hacking. So I was pretty pissed. I tried hard a bit and scored a standard goal just to get back the lead. Dembele borrow drag cancel. I saw Neres' run, but my opponent defended really well, so I passed it to Di Maria instead as an overlap. Teasing him a little bit with the trick flick. Pass it to Neres. Couple of nice skill moves.
This is looking threatening.
Stop, fake pass, free drag cancel. Got a bit lucky, heel to borrow, square it. Overall, a decent goal, I would say. Di Maria making a nice run again. Drag to drag, catch to spin. ASM's finishing, oh my god. Right at the end of the game, we got so much space to work with. Di Maria catch the spin, flick, volley. Bang. Game 2, a really solid meta starter team. We've got in behind with Di Maria on the wing, pass it back, stop, flick up rainbow. Bang, 1-0. Not sure if you guys realized, but I've gotten so much better at utilizing new skill moves and get used to the new dribbling. And here's another example. And one of the main reasons might be because people are still getting used to the new defending. And I think defending this year, as I mentioned before, requires a lot more skill than it used to be. Lafont made a brilliant save, could have been 2-1. St. Max on the wing, catch the spin, flick. Hocus pocus. I've done way too much here, way too much, but I've gone for that crazy clip attempt, you know. A really nice play by him. Fair play, 2-1. Honestly, not much happened afterwards, so moving on to game 3. And my opponent got a crazy team. He made a mistake here with Rudiger. Di Maria, catch the spin, flick. Pass it, easy goal. A nice over top through ball. Son on the wing, cut back. Jesus. Finesse plus playstyle is just so broken at the moment, and I wasn't aware of that. Dembele, fake pass, flick up rainbow, ankle break, green time finish. Foden on the wing, twisting and turning, waiting for me to commit a mistake. And he got me there actually, but I covered it really well with Carvalho. Neres running in behind. Nice passes, reverse elastical. Trickstar quick feet, cancel, sombrero flick, header to find Di Maria. Our opponent was panicking. McGeady cancel into flick drag back, easy finish. Oh yeah, and I wanted to talk about, I've always get questions on how to remain composed inside the box. So my theory is, most of the time, your opponent is panicking more than you. That's because you're the one potentially changing the scoreline by scoring. If he screw up, you score. If you screw up, the scoreline doesn't change. And that's how I see it most of the time. Anyway, game 4, terrible defending by me, and we're in trouble. Madison, nice pass to Rashford. I moved the keeper and barely get away with it. Klaus, a feint turn cancelled. Square it. I think I probably could have taken a shot there, but I just got a feeling that Varane's gonna block it, so I hesitated. Stupid offside trap by me. I have no idea what I was thinking. And it's 2-0. We've got some space to work with. Borrow drag. Stop, thigh catch rainbow. Turn, pass it to Dembele, McGeady flick drag back, aka my favorite skill combo. Basically, you're chaining the McGeady spin into a flick drag back by cancelling it midway through. Yes, it might take some time to learn it, but once you got the hang of it, it's so powerful. And on top of that, it looks so cool. We got lucky here to win this penalty. It was kind of a funny animation. I couldn't believe I got the pen. Of course, my guy Di Maria is on the pen. I feel like most of the time when my opponent is a decent player, they tend to go down the middle. So that's why I dinked to the left. Could have scored, would have scored if I've greened it, but we still scored here. So we have made it 3-2 from 2-0 down, which is pretty impressive. Considering this guy is abusing like the OP mechanics, you know. Another clip of him abusing the finesse shot. Oh, and I'm not really like judging him, because it makes sense to use what works for you, right? Like for me, I abuse skill moves, obviously. We got in behind after a nice play. Neres getting caught up. In my opinion, I should have scored that, but at the same time, I knew the defender is right behind Neres' neck. So those situations tend to make your players take weird shots. Son, he's keeping the ball quite tidily, and I was so tempted to commit a tackle, but I knew what's gonna happen if I do that, so I remained calm, got the ball back. He's pressuring me like crazy. I made a mistake, and luckily got away with it. 67th minute, we're leading by 1 goal, and I can tell he still remained pretty calm and not rushing to get the ball back from me despite that. So I've decided to be a little bit evil and take my time on the wing, teasing him with different skill moves. Look, he's trying his best to ignore me. Trickstar flick, he decided to double team me. I pass it back to Neres. Another trickstar flick, and he's still really calm about it. So I just took my time. McGeady into flick drag back, sent his Varane back to France and green time my shot. These are my favorite goals to score because I was observing and reacting to my opponent, and it feels really deserved. And we've got into Div 6. And I'm sorry for the delay of this episode. It's just difficult to keep up with the daily uploads on my socials while spending time editing long-form content. I guess what I'm saying is, please help me to blow up my channel so I can afford an editor. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.